welcome to the diamond. Adrenaline is pumping in every play today, and we've got our eyes locked on the details that others miss. Before we jump into the action, I want to ask God to pour out His blessings upon every single one of our subscribers, your families, and your friends. May prosperity and health always be with you. If you're looking for precision, hard-hitting data, and that strategic analysis that sets the winners apart from the rest, you're in the right place. The stage is set and the arsenal is ready. We're going to dominate the board with the conviction of a champion. My friends at Dominic Sports Picks, here are our updated statistics for today, with the goal of maintaining transparent and honest communication with all our followers. In this report, we clearly reflect our success and loss ratios, offering a real-world view of the performance of our picks. At Dominic Sports Picks, we believe that trust is built with verifiable results, consistent commitment, and complete transparency in every shared analysis. Now, let's get to today's analysis. Welcome to the grind. Today, we're hunting value in the Angels-Padres clash. It's not just about who's better on paper, but who owns the tactical advantage. Michael King is finding his rhythm, and the market is giving us a window. Let's break down the metrics, isolate the variables, and secure the profit. Sharp minds only. Let's cash in. Pick analysis, San Diego Padres, moneyline. Heading into this Sunday showdown on April 19, 2026, the technical breakdown heavily leans toward the San Diego Padres. As professional bettors, we prioritize underlying performance over surface-level wins, and the pitching mismatch here provides a significant edge. 1. Pitching breakdown, Michael King vs. Reed Detmers. Michael King, SDP King has fully matured into a frontline starter in 2026. His pitch tunneling, specifically the late break on his sweeper paired with a high-velocity sinker, makes him a nightmare for an Angels lineup that ranks in the bottom half of the league in whiff percent. King's current 3.42 FIP suggests he is pitching even better than his ERA indicates. He excels at inducing soft contact, which will neutralize the Angels' power threats at Angel Stadium. Reed Detmers, LAA Detmers remains a high-variance pitcher. While his stuff is elite, his command has regressed early this season. His 1.35 whip is a major red flag against a Padres offense that ranks near the top of the league in OBP, on-base percentage. Detmers tends to struggle once he crosses the 75-pitch mark, and with San Diego's ability to work deep counts, he likely won't survive past the fifth inning, exposing a mediocre Angels middle relief. 2. The LHP matchup edge. The Padres lineup is statistically optimized to crush left-handed pitching, with superstars like Tatis Jr. and Machado anchoring the heart of the order. San Diego boasts a collective .810 OPS against southpaws so far this season. Detmers' tendency to leave his slider hanging over the heart of the plate is a recipe for disaster against this specific power-hitting core. 3. Bullpen and market context. San Diego holds the clear advantage in the late innings. Their bullpen ERA in high-leverage situations is significantly lower than that of the Angels. From a market perspective, the sharp money has been tracking towards San Diego since the opening lines. The Padres have historically performed well in getaway games, and with King on the mound, the implied probability of a win exceeds the current market odds, giving us positive expected value, plus EV. Backing the Padres on the money line is the professional play. We are betting on the superior starter, the better bullpen, and a lineup built to exploit Detmers' weaknesses. Consistency is the hallmark of a pro. Trust the numbers, respect the variance, and never chase. We've done the work. Now we let the game play out. Keep your bankroll tight and your conviction high. Today is about execution and staying ahead of the curve. Let's get that win and move on to the next one. Stay sharp and stay profitable. It's payday at T-Mobile Park. We've got a clash of young arms where metrics meet the mound. We aren't just looking for a winner, we're hunting for pitching efficiency and market discrepancies. With Bryan Woo dealing at home and Texas struggling on the road, the edge is clear. Let's break down the technical data to dominate the board today. Let's get it. Pick analysis, Seattle Mariners, moneyline. For this Sunday, April 19, 2026, the matchup between the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners offers a high-value opportunity based on starting pitching metrics and ballpark factors. 1. The Bryan Woo factor, SEA home field dominance. Brian Wu has emerged in early 2026 as a premier starter due to his elite extension and the flat approach angle of his four-seam fastball. Key metrics: Wu enters this contest with a 1.05 whip and a 22% KBB%. His ability to attack the top of the strike zone effectively neutralizes Texas power threats, like Seager and Langford, who traditionally struggle with high-velocity, high-spin fastballs in spacious ballparks. Home advantage: at T-Mobile Park, the heavy Seattle air boosts his stuff plus metrics, limiting opponents to a 32% hard hit rate, significantly better than the league average. 2. Mackenzie Gore, TX the Command Challenge. Gore, now sporting Texas colors, continues to show flashes of brilliance masked by underlying inconsistency. Vulnerability: while his K/9 remains impressive, his walk rate, BB/9, is sitting at 3.8 through April. Against a Mariners lineup that has significantly improved its plate discipline, O-swing percent down to 28%, Gore tends to run high pitch counts early, exposing a Texas bullpen that has shown signs of fatigue over the past week. LHP versus RHH matchup. Seattle has optimized its lineup with right-handed bats specifically to punish lefties like Gore, exploiting his tendency to leave sliders hanging in the heart of the plate. 3. Market analysis and bullpen depth. The market opened with Seattle as a slight favorite, -125, and we've seen sharp money pouring in on the home side, steaming the line to -135. Seattle's bullpen, anchored by their elite closer, maintains a collective 2.85 ERA in high-leverage situations, vastly outperforming Texas' 4.12 mark. Wu's stability versus Gore's volatility, combined with the superior home bullpen, makes the Seattle moneyline the professional play for today's slate. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. In betting, success isn't luck, it's the result of cold analysis and flawless bankroll management. Trust the process, respect your units, and remember that every green is a step closer to financial freedom. Let's win with conviction. The edge belongs to us today. Eyes on the desert. The market is gifting us a total line that feels like a misprint. With Gausman in his age 35 season and Nelson over-relying on his heater at Chase Field, the over 7 is a clear value play. This isn't just a guess, it's about identifying where the bookmakers are being far too conservative. Let's hunt that value. Pick analysis: total runs, over 7. As professional bettors focusing on expected value, a total of 7 runs for a game in Arizona on April 19, 2026, is a statistical anomaly. Here is the technical breakdown. 1. Gausman's age and movement issues. Gausman enters with a shiny 2.42 ERA, but a deeper look at his recent 2026 outings shows vulnerability. He surrendered 3 earned runs in just 5 innings last Tuesday. At 35, his success hinges on his splitter. In the thin, dry air of Chase Field, high-usage split-finger pitchers often struggle with tumble and depth. If that pitch stays flat, Toronto's ace will get hit hard by a disciplined Arizona core. 2. Ryan Nelson's fastball dependency. Nelson is a fade candidate today despite his decent 3.54 ERA. He relies on his four-seam fastball 61.7% of the time. This is a death sentence against a Blue Jays lineup that ranks in the top tier for run value against high-velocity fastballs. Furthermore, Nelson is a contact-oriented pitcher, 7.7 K/9. In a park with a 2026 run factor of 1.07, allowing high BABIP, batting average on balls in play, results will lead to multi-run innings. 3. Situational factors and bullpen. Arizona's heat: the Diamondbacks' offense is clicking, putting up 7+ runs multiple times this week. Their aggressive base running, Ketel Marte and Corbin Carroll, is designed to exploit veteran pitchers like Gausman. Market context: a total of 7 is the lowest possible line for this environment. Most models project this game at 8.8 runs. We are buying at the absolute floor of the market. Bullpen regression: Toronto's middle relief has been shaky in April, with a collective whip climbing over 1.35. Late inning runs are highly probable here. We are fading the surface-level pitching stats and betting on the environmental factors and offensive matchups. Taking the over 7 is the sharp play for this Sunday slate. Consistency is the hallmark of a pro. Trust the data, respect the variance, and never chase. We've done the work, now we let the numbers play out. Keep your bankroll tight and your conviction high. Success belongs to those who see what the public ignores. Let's cash this green ticket with authority. Stay sharp and stay profitable. Family, now we continue with our props players. Pick, Reed Detmers, LAA, under 5.5 strikeouts. Technically, the value for this April 19, 2026 matchup lies in Detmers under. While Detmers is known for his strikeout potential, the San Diego Padres have overhauled their plate discipline this season, currently ranking in the top 5 for the lowest strikeout rate, K%, against left-handed pitchers, 19.8%. Detmers enters this game struggling with pitch efficiency. Over his last 3 starts in 2026, he has averaged 18.5 pitches per inning, preventing him from pitching past the 5th frame in those outings. Given a strict early-season pitch count and a Padres lineup that excels at forcing deep counts and putting the ball in play, reaching the 6 strikeout mark is statistically uphill. The market is currently inflating this line based on historical reputation rather than current 2026 form. With the Padres' expected K% for today's projected lineup sitting at a low 4.2, the sharp play is fading Detmers' total. My people, until tomorrow, blessings and good luck to all.